guys remember House Hunters?
Yes,
of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
I never did anything. I never got into reality TV, but I always liked House Hunters.
Yeah.
My one thing, I was always like, wait, what do these people do for a living?
Exactly.
Oh, you see those memes? It's like works at a grocery store, washes cars, budget $2 million.
Yeah, it's like Nick finds old wood by the road. Amy has an Etsy shop. It's like their budget's $800,000. It's like, what are these people doing?
There's no way.
They're leaving. Yeah, they're leaving this quiet town and moving to Costa Rica for their dream home. It's like, wait,
on the beach.
On the beach.
Well, Chris, I hate to spoil it for you, and I know I'm not really spoiling it for you, but I have a really good friend in Raleigh who was on either this show or one of the shows, and they have a script writer come in and write their whole story and everything, and it's pretty fictional.
Yeah. So they're just basically everyday people that are playing these characters. There's no reality to it at all.
I'm just saying they write the reality the way they want to write it. There's nothing interesting if it's like Rayan and Katie budget $125,000.
That's not interesting.
There's nothing interesting about it. But if you go budget's $2 million, you're going like,
you're sticking with it. What the fuck does this guy do?
Just to figure out how they got there. I want to just ride this wave.
What's sad is the guy always just wants his man cave. It's like I like option one. It's got and it's got my man cave. Yeah. But option two has the better yard for their dog, and it's got my man cave. It's like, dude.
Here's the thing I can tell you: man caves do not even get used.
Yeah.
I mean, I had my house as a bachelor for a long time before my wife moved in, and I put a bar in the back, like an actual bar in the back room. Used it 0 times.
But when did that happen? When did it become this phrase, my man cave? Like, I think it started with like
question. I don't know.
In garages, people like the guy would just go out there and drink with his friends, and then
he just needed to get away for some quiet time.
Yeah. So then it's like, can you get a room in the house that you can just get away in?
I think it probably became a thing as suburbia became a bigger thing, where like you pull up the garage door and you watch Super Bowl together with your guy friends.
But you can't do that inside.
Not with
not according to her.
No, well, as I'm saying, probably not, because you the things that you want in there hanging around are not allowed inside the house.
Oh, I see. You don't want to have season 3 poster of the Mandalorian in
right.
exactly. That goes in your Star Wars man cave.
Exactly.
But the idea of a man cave is a construct that's happened in our lifetime in the last 25, 30 years. That's kind of been a
because
thing.
before then your dad would be like, no, this is my fucking house. I'll fucking drink beer wherever the hell I want.
It's a part of it is a nostalgia thing too, because guys are like, this is like my bedroom when I was a kid.
Pussies.
I can have the Farrah.
Grow the fuck up.
I can have the Farrah Fawcett poster in here. I can have the Cheryl Teagues poster in here. I can have my baseball glove up on the wall.
Yeah,
it reminds me when I was a kid.
I see that. If you do have a nice house and you do want, and your wife is like, hey, look, this is for entertaining, but if you want that Farrah Fawcett poster up and the Mandalorian season 3 Baby Yoda poster up, take it to the garage.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then you get the foosball table, you get the Pac-Man game, and you get all this stuff that you loved when you were a kid in your little man space. So,
oh my God.
Yeah.
The wife more than likely told the guy, listen, I'm decorating the house. There won't be any Mandalorian posters in the living room.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a room attached to the garage that we're not using, so put all your shit in there. Then the man cave was invented.
Right.
That's as simple as it is.
Back when I was married and we moved into what was our dream house, I was big into koi and I wanted a koi pond, and I was told that my koi pond had to go into the back corner of the yard, out of sight, basically. So what did I do? I bought a 10-acre piece of land and ended up making a koi farm. And I think that the man cave is basically that. It's the man's place. It's rebellion, for one. It's the man's way of going, okay, this is my space. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do in this space.
Why is it all relegated to one spot for me?
Because it takes a lot to maintain a relationship sometimes.
I'm puzzled.
It's not our space, it's my space to do whatever I want to do with it.
I'm just puzzled on one word you mentioned there, and I'm just trying to understand it. Relationship. Now, what is that?
A relationship is where you find a person that you want to spend a lot of your life with, so you make a lot of compromises to get along with that person.
Wow.
And
That's a lot of work. It seems like a lot of work.
it is a lot of work.
Now, what
a
if
lot of rewards, but a lot of work.
Is this what Bill Belichik is doing? He's in a relationship?
That's exactly what he's doing.
He's not
Absolutely.
just buying pussy?
I'm sure he has a man cave in his mansion.
That's right. Imagine Bill, she moves into his mansion.
Yeah.
And she's like, all this has got to change.
Yeah.
Right.
And now he's in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
He's watching the football game on Sunday in his man cave. He's got his big TV and
She's like, hey, what are all these trophies here? Well, that's the Vince Lombardi trophy. We got to get them all the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
those
Vince
gotta
who?
go.
What?
I have some great wallpaper. This is not going to work. This is not going to work.
You can build a shelf in the garage and put that
Yeah.
shit in there, and your buddies can come over.
It's that simple because I know single guys that I walk in their house and in their living room is like tacked to the walls were like 45 Star Wars figures.
Oh,
and
thank
then
God it's not my house.
I'm saying, not saying, but
At first I was like, what's he talking about? Oh, that's right. We're in my house. I built this.
but I have a buddy of mine who's in his late 40s whose house is like that. You walk in his house, it's like hockey posters, pucks, jerseys, wrestling figures, and everything. I'm like, you're never gonna meet a chick. Like the moment a girl comes in this house, and she may not say it, verbalize it, but in her mind she's going, "This is all going to go."
Oh yeah,
This is all
remember the
going-
40-year-old
Yes,
virgin?
yes.
He's got all those action figures and stuff.
Same concept.
Dude, what was the best line in that when they walked in to his house with all his buddies for the first time, and they had he had that Asia poster framed.
What is she gonna think when she comes in here? Oh look, he's got a billion toys. Asia? You framed an Asia poster? How hard did the people at the frame store laugh when you brought this in?
They did not laugh at me.
See, a man would be happy with that one room. Give him that
Absolutely.
one room, he's totally happy.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
but give it to him.
And
give
he
it to him 100%.
Right, and he would rather have a beautiful house looking good because he knows, okay, I can't do the whole house. You're better at that, and that's what
Yeah.
she should be doing. Okay, she does that. Yeah.
Now,
that makes
have you
sense.
been in a lot of single guys' houses? Back growing up, my biological dad was single a lot, and when I would go to his house, it was hellish. I mean, it was like unkept. But when he would get a woman that would move in with him and spend a few years with him, boom, completely different. Beautiful, I could go there and it was comfy.
Yeah.
But whenever she decided she needed to leave, I could tell because the house would immediately go back downhill to just this hellish place to be.
It's really talking about me.
No, your whole house is a studio. That's a workspace. That's different.
But if I am dating somebody, the whole downstairs looks like an actual house.
Yeah.
We're simple animals.
If you could get one stand-up video game for your man cave, what would it be?
Galaga.
Gallagher? Galaga?
Yeah.
Okay.
God, that's a good
No, not the
question.
Gallagher. The Gallagher game.
Wait. You have watermelon,
Watermelon
everywhere.
earlier. Yeah.
Galaga.
I'm
Frogger.
a Galaga guy, but I'd probably say Donkey Kong for me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
you
good.
could
That's
get the-
old
you could-
school.
You could get
That's
the
old
one that
school.
has them all in it too.
Oh yeah, you could get a fire stick for your TV that has like 2,000 games on
Sure.
it for nothing now.
Yeah.
My problem is I put one of those in here, I'll be in here all the time.
Oh,
just
yeah.
playing Galaga.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I don't know what would be more of an epic waste of time, that or collecting Star Wars action figures.